Go.
Good afternoon, everybody. Let me ask you a question. If we have 1 week vacation and we decided to go together, and if we decided to go to skydiving, so would you like to go? Would you like to go? Would you? I think the majority will say no, and the minority will say yes. The majority will say no because they have fear, and this fear is not because they doesn't like the adventure. No, but they have fear inside them since they were a child or something. So this fear is because fear of heights. As you can see, the skydiving, because you go to the high level. Today I will talk about the skydiving, which we call it acrophobia. Acrophobia, it can divide it into 3 main ideas. I will talk about the symptoms, I will talk about the issues, and the solution. So let me define again the acrophobia, which is fear of heights. First of all, the symptoms. Let me talk to you a little bit about the person that I interviewed last week. Her name is Ana Rodriguez. She's our grammar teacher for level 4. She's married. She has a phobia. I asked her about the first time she felt this phobia. She said that there is no specific point. However, she still has this phobia, and she recognized this phobia when she was 11 to 12 years old. So let's move on to talk about the symptoms. She told me a story when she was 11 years old. She went to the Nutsberry farm with her sister, and there is a ride in the Nutsberry farm. It's like a cage. This cage, it's when the cage dropped down. As you can see, the parachute flows slowly to the bottom, and this caused her many problems. The first problem, she was nervous. She was nervous because of the high places, and when she's nervous, she needs to concentrate and not talk to anybody. The second sub-point, the butterflies. She felt like butterflies in her stomach, that she couldn't talk or laugh or anything. And this is an idiom, according to the idiom.freedictionary.com. The third sub-point, which is sweaty palms. Sweaty palms is when your arm is getting sweet, so it's, yeah. And this divided into 2 sub-points. The first one in the past, the scientist professional, they diagnosed this as a psychologist issues. Nowadays, they consider it's hard to understand this disease. So this is both information according to the Cortisin.com. The fourth sub-point, which is throw up, this is the fourth symptoms according to the what Anna's felt in the past. So let's move on to the second one, which is Anna's issues. Did she feel any issues with her friends? Or she told me that she went once to the Palm Spring resort. There is in this resort there is a tram. The tram it goes from the bottom to the high into the sky. So she went with 2 of her friends. Actually, it was 2 years ago. When she rode this tram, at the beginning she was accepted that she will feel afraid. However, when the tram got into the top, she realized that it was a bad idea to to go on this ride. But this ride is caused her two issues, which is she was terrifying because of her friends, and she was embarrassed. She was terrifying because she didn't want to talk to her friend, and they were talking to her, and she said, "No, I don't want to talk to anybody. Please, just be quiet." And she was embarrassed because both of her friends were like having fun, and she didn't. Now let's move on to the solution. Anna found that when she went to the Costa Rica, she tried the zip line, as you can see here. This zip line, it's in the jungle, and you cannot see how high you are when you try this one. And she realized that there is a solution to solve her problem, because she doesn't want to continue her problem for a long time. So one of her solution, there are 4 sub-points for her solution, as she mentioned. She said, first of all, the psychologist. She thinks that the psychologist might solve her problem, but it's not. Eventually, it depends on the person, not in the psychologist. Second one, concentrate. She said, first of all, if I need to ride this zip line or anything, I have to concentrate first. That take inhale and exhale, like a deep breath, so I can go and take an adventure with my friends or have fun. Third one, don't look down. For the zip line, she said, I don't want to look down, so I will. If I want to have fun, I need to concentrate and just to relax. And the fourth sub-point is look to the same distance. That means just to look the view that you are in the same height or the same level. I asked her about how to conquer this phobia, the acrophobia. She said she didn't acquire it, but she accepted as a phobia, and she's trying to solve this phobia with time. So, in conclusion, I would like to summarize what I've talked about. I talked about 3 main points, which are the symptoms, issues, and the solution that Anna did, and she's still doing it. I hope everyone who has this fear, acrophobia, fear of heights, just do like what Anna does, like to accept this fear and to solve it, and to how to deal with this acrophobia. Is not to keep it inside you for a long time. Thank you for listening.